Welcome to our journey through time, a journey tinged with both wonder and sorrow, as we explore the stories of 10 incredible animals that have sadly gone extinct. From the comical, earthbound dodo to the elusive baiji, a dolphin of the mighty Yangtze River, each of these species has a unique tale of survival and ultimately loss. These creatures, once vibrant threads in the tapestry of life, were driven to extinction by a complex interplay of factors, often driven by human actions. Their stories, though often tragic, serve as powerful reminders of the preciousness of life on Earth and the responsibility we bear to protect it. Join me now as we delve into the past, peeling back the layers of time to encounter these remarkable animals, to learn about their lives, their struggles, and their ultimate fate. Their stories, though tinged with sadness, are also tales of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring power of nature. The island of Mauritius, a paradise in the Indian Ocean, was once home to a most curious bird, the dodo. Larger than a turkey, flightless and utterly fearless of humans, the dodo was perfectly adapted to its island home where predators were few and food was plentiful. Its comical appearance, with its oversized beak and plump body, has made it an enduring symbol of extinction. But the arrival of humans in the late 16th century spelled disaster for the dodo. Sailors, eager for fresh meat after long voyages, found the trusting birds easy prey. Worse still, they brought with them rats, cats, and monkeys, invasive species that plundered dodo nests, decimating their numbers. Within a mere century of human arrival, the dodo vanished from the face of the earth, a stark reminder of our capacity to disrupt even the most isolated ecosystems. Imagine a world locked in the grip of a glacial age, vast icy plains stretching as far as the eye can see. This was the domain of the woolly mammoth, a creature of immense size and majesty. Clothed in thick fur and armed with colossal tusks, these magnificent beasts roamed the frozen landscapes of the northern hemisphere for millennia. But as the climate warmed and the glaciers retreated, the mammoth's world began to shrink. Their once abundant grazing grounds dwindled, and they faced a new threat. Highly skilled human hunters armed with spears and a growing need for sustenance. The last of the woolly mammoths disappeared from the Arctic just 4,000 years ago, a poignant reminder of the power of both natural climate change and the growing impact of humankind. In the 19th century, the skies of North America were darkened by the passing of billions of passenger pigeons. These birds, once the most abundant in North America, formed immense flocks so vast that they could blot out the sun for hours on end. They were a keystone species, their migrations shaping the forests they inhabited. But the arrival of European settlers marked the beginning of the end for these feathered nomads. Commercial hunting on a massive scale, driven by an insatiable demand for their meat, decimated their numbers. Combined with widespread deforestation that destroyed their nesting grounds, the passenger pigeon was driven to extinction with astonishing speed. The last known individual, Martha, died alone in a Cincinnati zoo in 1914, a stark symbol of our capacity for unrestrained exploitation. Chapter 4. The island of Tasmania, south of the Australian mainland, was once home to a unique and enigmatic predator, the Tasmanian tiger, or thylacine. This striped, dog-like creature was a marsupial, raising its young in a pouch like a kangaroo, yet possessing the powerful jaws and hunting prowess of a wild dog. Its haunting calls echoed through the Tasmanian forests for millennia. But the arrival of European settlers in the 19th century proved catastrophic for the thylacine. Blamed for livestock losses, they were hunted relentlessly, bounties placed on their heads. Habitat destruction and the introduction of disease-carrying dogs further decimated their numbers. The last known Tasmanian tiger died in captivity in 1936, despite growing calls for its protection. The eerie silence that descended upon the Tasmanian forests serves as a constant reminder of the irreversible consequences of our actions. Chapter 5. On the rocky, windswept islands of the North Atlantic, a large, flightless bird once thrived, the great auk. Resembling a penguin but standing nearly 3 feet tall, the great auk was a powerful swimmer, diving deep into the icy waters to pursue fish and squid. Its striking black and white plumage and its clumsy gait on land made it a truly remarkable sight. But the great auk's inability to fly proved to be its downfall. Easy prey for hunters seeking their meat, feathers and oil, their numbers plummeted with astonishing speed. The demand for their down, used to stuff mattresses, proved particularly devastating. By the mid-19th century, the great auk had vanished from the face of the earth, a casualty of human greed and our disregard for the natural world. Chapter 6. In 1741, amidst the icy waters of the Bering Sea, a remarkable discovery was made. Steller's sea cow, a massive marine mammal exceeding 25 feet in length and weighing over 3 tons. Related to the manatee, but far larger, this gentle giant grazed peacefully on kelp forests, its immense size affording it protection from predators. But the discovery of this placid creature proved to be its doom. Hunted relentlessly by fur traders seeking their meat and blubber, their numbers plummeted with shocking speed. Within a mere 27 years of their discovery, Steller's sea cow had been driven to extinction, a sobering testament to the devastating impact of human exploitation on even the most remote corners of our planet. High in the Pyrenees Mountains, on the border between France and Spain, lived a creature of remarkable agility and grace. The Pyrenean ibex, a wild goat with long, scimitar-shaped horns. These sure-footed animals were perfectly adapted to their rugged, mountainous home, navigating steep cliffs and icy slopes with ease. But hunting and habitat loss took a heavy toll on the Pyrenean ibex. By the late 20th century, only a handful remained. Despite desperate conservation efforts, the last Pyrenean ibex, a female named Celia, died in 2000. Although scientists attempted to clone Celia using preserved tissue samples, the clone lived for only a few minutes, a poignant reminder of the challenges of reversing extinction. Chapter 8. Lonesome George, the last of his kind. On the remote Pinta Island in the Galapagos archipelago lived Lonesome George, the last known Pinta Island tortoise. These giant tortoises, capable of living for over a century, were once abundant on the islands. Their lumbering forms a symbol of the Galapagos' unique ecosystem. But habitat destruction and the introduction of invasive species, particularly goats that competed for their food, drove the Pinta Island tortoise to the brink. Lonesome George, discovered in 1971, became a symbol of conservation efforts, a poignant reminder of the fragility of island ecosystems. Despite attempts to find him a mate, Lonesome George died in 2012, marking the extinction of his subspecies. Chapter 9. The Caribbean monk seal. Silence in a tropical paradise. The warm turquoise waters of the Caribbean Sea once teemed with life, including a playful and social creature, the Caribbean monk seal. These seals, smaller than their cold water cousins, were often found basking on sunny beaches or foraging for fish and crustaceans in coral reefs. But the Caribbean monk seals' trusting nature and their preference for shallow, accessible waters made them easy targets for hunters. Hunted for their oil and meat, their numbers plummeted. Habitat destruction and entanglement in fishing gear further contributed to their decline. The last confirmed sighting of a Caribbean monk seal was in 1952, a stark reminder of the vulnerability of marine life to human pressures. Chapter 10. The Baiji, a farewell to the river dolphin. In the murky depths of China's Yangtze River, a unique and elusive creature once swam, the Baiji, or Chinese river dolphin. Blind yet remarkably adapted to its freshwater environment, the Baiji navigated the turbid waters using echolocation, its long, slender beak perfectly suited for catching fish. But the Baiji's world was rapidly changing. Pollution from industrial waste and agricultural runoff poisoned the river, while heavy boat traffic interfered with their sonar navigation. Overfishing depleted their food sources, pushing them towards the brink. Despite desperate searches, the Baiji was declared functionally extinct in 2006, a tragic loss that highlights the devastating impact of human activities on freshwater ecosystems. A call to action? Protecting our planet's future. As we reflect on the stories of these extinct animals, a profound sense of loss washes over us. These were not mere creatures of the wild. They were intricate pieces of a complex and interconnected web of life, each playing a vital role in the delicate balance of their ecosystems. Their absence is a stark reminder of our planet's fragility and the profound impact human activities can have on the natural world. Yet, amidst the sadness, there is a glimmer of hope. The extinction of these magnificent creatures serves as a powerful call to action, a reminder that we must act now to protect the species that still grace our planet. By understanding the factors that led to their demise, we can learn from past mistakes and strive to create a future where both humanity and wildlife can thrive. Let us honor the memory of these extinct animals by embracing sustainable practices, protecting habitats and fighting for a world where biodiversity is cherished and protected for generations to come. The time to act is now, before more voices are silenced and more chapters in the Book of Life are forever closed. Thank you for watching.